My name's Paul Byrom. I'm the Managing Director of Upper Street Events. So our company runs premium passion-led events. Now they're large-scale exhibitions in multiple sectors, and the passion-led is about the communities we service, and broadly that's in sectors such as art, design, craft, technology and sport and leisure. And premium, we think it's incredibly important that all of our shows reflect the communities we serve, so it has to be a great selection of exhibitors that our visitors can come and buy from, but also some wonderful content that they can engage in and have a great day out with us. So our relationship with London Met started, I guess, probably 5 years ago, something of that order. And we'd started to see quite a lot of people approach us for internships, and they were coming a lot from the London Met, which isn't very far away from this office. What I loved was Tom, who's the course leader, then approached us and said, could we weave maybe a slightly wider relationship with London Met, whereby we will come into the course, we will present what our business is about, and we offer a case study for the graduates to get involved in. Now that we help them to scope how they can look at an event, how they can manage it, how they can research it, how they can look at the proposition that the event is offering. We then get the graduates to present back to us, which we think is quite an interesting way for them to understand how they can come across in an interview situation, because we then give feedback on those presentations. And certainly feedback that we get is that it's a very useful part of their course now, because it does show them a really good insight to the commercial exhibition world. I think for us, our business is so much about personal relationships. So first and foremost, we need to be seeing that the graduates have the ability to have an open and warm disposition. So you can build relationships with our customers. We have about 3,500 exhibitors a year and 400,000 visitors, and they all meet in one place at one time. So a key skill is being able to talk to people in a nice, warm and open way. I think secondly, it's the ability to have enough self-confidence without it coming across as arrogant, to be able to provide solutions. Often we're asking people to think on their feet, to come up with solutions in the spur of the moment. Things will happen given the events that we run, and that's a very strong attribute that we see coming strongly from the London Met graduates. And I think thirdly, it's creativity. Now that does weave, I think, back into the other two. If you're asked to think on your feet, looking for solutions, but it's also about how we can continue to grow and develop our shows. We like to do most of that development activity internally, and having teams of people who think creatively about what next, what else could we do, is a very strong attribute that we look for. Well, what I like about London Met is this view that they have, this very strong view about trying to give the graduates exposure to the commercial world. And I think for every graduate out there, it's not always easy, but make sure you try and fill maybe your summer holidays with gaining some work experience. I think that stands you in very good stead, because it immediately stands you out ahead of most other graduates about having some experience of working in an office environment, for example.